Hello, everyone, and welcome
Hello there.
to the Cainite Epic, Styx Bones Season 2, Session 3, The Mad King. I'm so glad that whoever's still here has decided to come and watch after the chaos of the last session, but I'm glad you're all here. Let's introduce our lovely Chaos Goblins today, starting with Kieran. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Kieran, aka Caradan Zero, and tonight I am playing Zoni.
Hello, it's me. I didn't forget. I'm here. I'm Nova, and I am playing Zelda. Yeah, that's it.
I'm Jono, and I'm playing Vanguard.
I'm Satanic Bunny, also known as Bun Bun, and I will be playing Priestess Delirio.
And I am Sloan, and I'm playing Uma.
And last time,
I'm an angel, not a Chaos Goblin. Don't let him tell you otherwise.
And last time we left these lovely Chaos Goblins, they were sent on a task to go and collect some important figures, because we have gone back in time, ladies and gentlemen, to 1200 BCE, roundabout there, give or take a few years. They were given a task by King of Kings Agamemnon to collect King Odysseus of Ithaca and the warlord Achilles. In order to do so, they required a ship, which Uma said they could provide. However, unfortunately for the coterie, Uma kind of lied a little bit. Half lied. Sort of half-ish lie. The ship was no longer in their possession, instead in the possession of a spurned lover by the name of Violetta, who was the leader of a bandit mercenary group. The coterie moved to Epidaurus, a polis outside of the central polis of Mycenae, to confront Violetta and to get the ship back. Violetta was in a sporting mood and decided to run a little wager. In exchange for the whole coterie exchanging their services to Violetta for its slaves, she would wager the ship and the crew. And the way that this was sorted out was a fight between her champions and Uma's champions. Uma's champions, of course, being Zoni and Vanguard, while Violetta's champions were Ajax the Greater and Ajax the Lesser, who both turned out to have some kind of animal blood within them, as they shortly changed after exhibiting gifts of the gods from the others. But the other two were able, Zoni and Vanguard, were able to overcome this and take down Ajax the Greater and Ajax the Lesser, deciding not to kill them, instead healing them, to which they pledged a life debt to them. And they sent them off to go to the shores of Knossos, where the rest of the Mycenae fleet were gathering to join in the Trojan War. Now, with that recap done and dusted, we're going to start somewhere a little bit different tonight. (2011) Munich. Snow blankets over the city of Munich as snowflakes fly through the wind down the streets. Christmas decorations are up on display in the town square, most prominently around Gartnerplatz, with the tree in front of the Schatz Theater, decorated with shining Christmas lights adorned on the branches. Banners and wreaths blow in the wind on the steel wires between the buildings. We catch up to an elevator in an all too familiar location within Sendling, the Sendling Lofts. Franziska Hollander travels up the elevator, looking outside the glass window showing Munich in its wondrous winter glory. At this point, however, The Sinling Lofts are not yet the communal grounds that it would be in decades' time. Francisca has spent close to 10 years at the side of Mother Anja, still immortal at this stage, slowly being introduced to the world of the night. Tonight was to be a gathering of the family at the Munich temple. After getting ready and dressing in the most dazzling dress and fur coat she could find, Francisca had been shocked when the summons arrived for her to come to this recently constructed apartment loft building. As the elevator dings and slides open, Francisca is greeted to a long corridor. Following the instructions given to her, she eventually finds the loft number. Slowly, softly, knocking at the door that one night will be Christoph's apartment, a soft voice beckons Francisca to enter. Francisca opens the door to see an empty, modern apartment. Mother Anja, the only being in this space, standing at the balcony, looking out at the city, back turned to Francisca. She doesn't turn to acknowledge you, Francisca, as you enter. She merely stands, almost waiting for you to join.
Friends walk quietly and gently to stand by her right side.
Mother Anja has a wine glass filled with, well, what you now know as blood. You would have assumed about 5 or so years ago this might have been red wine, but you know enough of the family secrets now to know that she sustains herself off blood. She takes a sip, looking out over the city. The cold breeze hitting your skin, even underneath these fur coats, it's very cold. You have to fight against yourself to shiver in this coldness. Mother Anja, however, is dressed with a lot less clothing than you. Her shoulders bare to the elements. Doesn't seem fazed by the cold at all. Do you break the silence, or do you wait for her to say something?
I wait.
Thank you for coming, Francisca.
Of course.
I wish to take a moment to reflect before tonight's proceedings. I hope you don't mind, my dear. Sometimes I forget how beautiful this city can be. Stuck toiling away in a moldy undercroft surrounded by equally musty tomes and ancient texts. You lose perspective. Up here, seeing these people walk around, different lives intersecting and weaving, souls wandering the planes of existence within their mortal frames. It puts things into perspective. Do you believe so?
I agree that everything should be taken in. And a new perspective should be made.
How has your studies been going, Francisca?
Well, they are never complete. And they never will be, because there's always much more to learn.
And they never should be complete. For you must always have that hunger for knowledge within you. I very much look forward to when I can fully bring you into the family. When you can shed that Hollander name and become what you were destined to be. Giovanni. But first, I have favors I need to complete. Tell me, in the family gatherings we've had, have you spoken much to a Christoph Giovanni? You've heard the name Christoph once or twice. You may have seen him partying away, but you don't know too much about him.
He seems like a very vapid creature, always in his own little world.
That he is, like many of the men in our family, vapid and only interested in what makes them more money or more influence, rather than the family. But I owe his father a promise, a debt, almost. Long earned. And tonight is the night I intend to pay up.
Right. What is it?
He is to be my child.
You sound so excited.
I am over the moon, Francisca. Can you not tell?
Of course, and I am over the moon for you.
And if all goes to plan, he will be your older brother.
As you wish.
Is that what you wish, Francisca?
Sometimes I do not wish to care too much about the nitty-gritty details. It is the end goal that it is important to me.
What is your end goal, Francisca?
To learn and to grow.
And do you think this gift, this dark gift that I plan on giving Christoph Giovanni tonight, do you think that would be what you want? Will help you grow? Help you learn?
I think standing at your side and being part of this family will give me everything that I require. And I can offer the same in return.
May I give you a bit of advice, Francisca? From my many years on this earth, in this plane, relying on another person, making them your whole, them everything to you, it's not a wise course of action. You do regrettable things in the name of love.
I think I understand.
You see that homeless beggar over there, struggling for shelter? Or that waitress with the fake smile plastered on her face? The man in the expensive suit on his phone, probably talking about something that he deems important. Are you able to tell me, Francisca, what do they all have in common?
They all hunger for something.
It seems as if you have much more to learn, Francisca. Death, Francisca. Death is coming for them all. It doesn't discriminate. Poor, rich, hungry, starved. It comes for you. You, me, as long as I have been on this earth and ran away from death, it will come for me as well. Now, the question, Francisca, is what you do when you're faced with death. Because death is not the end. Remember that. One final thing. One final thought for you to mull over. There are 3 people. Serial killer who faked insanity to not receive the death sentence. A woman who has faked relationships her whole life to remove herself and run away from responsibilities. A mental health advocate on the internet, an influencer, I believe the kids call them, that uses their mental illness to gain clout. However, they are not mentally ill. Instead, their long-dead sibling was mentally ill. These 3 people, Francisca. Which one should we kill? It matters not to me. They belong to the family. They will find their way to the family eventually. But the choice of whose head is removed tonight will be yours.
Can we pause for a minute?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to just go over that again? Because I almost feel like you described one person.
A serial killer inmate that has faked insanity to not receive the death sentence. A woman who has faked relationships her whole life to remove herself and run away from responsibilities, almost running away from one relationship to another. A mental health advocate on the internet who is an influencer that uses their mental illness to gain clout. However, they are not actually mentally ill themselves.
The first.
And may I ask why you chose the first?
Because one must not fear death. And when it is your time, it is your time.
A smile begins to creep on her face. Predictable, but also not predictable. Thank you, Francisca. Now, and she bites her wrist, presenting it to you. It's time for your meal.
That she drinks it gently.
As the snow falls down, it's almost like a painting where she's offering this gift to you, this blood, this vitae, and you're almost kneeling, almost looking like praying towards Mother Raja. As we fade from the scene. And we move to the polis of Mycenae. in the forested area above a hill where the Temple of Nyx sits. A number of hours after sunset and Nyx's blessing has covered the land, the elderly Aegean stirs in his sleep, violent dreams assaulting his mind. The priestess of the temple, Delirio, sits at Aegean's bedside, attempting to calm the violent dreams that she feels from his mind and that she can sense. The more she fights, however, the more violent the man's dreams become. Something is stirring in the cosmos, feeding Aegean visions of death and damnation. What is the priestess's response to this?
If she can't take away the bad dreams, she will at least try to make his physical body as comfortable as possible. So the sweat that is produced on their forehead from the stress, they will delicately remove with a wet cloth. They will watch over them, hold their hand, squeeze it as a sorts of comfort, and just try to open themselves up to understanding what exactly it is that they're experiencing.
So, what I would like to know is what type of role you would like to do. Also, by the way, I think it might be your fan, but there's a bit of a robotiness to your voice.
Right.
But no, don't worry about turning it off. Just, I don't know. Figure something out.
Figure it out, honestly.
How about...
Oh, that's better. Whatever you just did then. I don't know if you did
literally nothing.
Oh.
I think it's just my internet. Wits and either awareness or occult.
Anything specific with your disciplines that you could do?
Not really.
Do you have Auspex?
I do not.
Okay. Give me a wits plus occult. As you reach forward to try to mold the dreams of Aegean, as you usually do for those subjects that you wish to mold the dreams of, it's different. There's something different about this. And as you try to wrest control over the ethereal plane, over the astral plane, as it were, get brief glimpses of fire, damnation, death, a marching horde, until eventually just darkness, and just the sound of drip, 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 drip. As in the darkness you see a smile, a crimson smile with blood dripping down its maw into the darkness. And you pull back to reality as there is a knock at Aegean's door.
Who is it?
One of the priests of the temple opens the door bows their head in reverence towards you. I'm sorry if I'm disturbing the priestess.
It's alright. What is it?
The King of Kings has arrived to our temple. Wishes to speak with you.
Of course. Please see
You
to our sleeper here.
see there's tension in the priest.
I'll handle it.
He has brought a militia.
I know.
Be safe, priestess. He sits at the table, at the seat next to Akakios, taking your spot, and you shuffle outside towards the temple. Now, you don't see the militia when you enter. Instead, you see the King of Kings, Agamemnon, standing there, looking at the various displays within the temple. His brother Menelaus with him by his side. You actually see that outside is where the militia is. They're all parked outside, almost standing there to intimidate. Agamemnon notices that you enter, and he clasps his hands together, smiles, and he says, "Priestess, you know, when I heard the rumors that you had not joined the rest of your party, I thought, no, that could not be the case. The priestess is far too loyal to my Cainite and my rule as to disobey a direct order. But here you are, and here I am."
Here we are.
So, it must be extremely important, whatever it is you have business here doing, to neglect your party in need.
How have your dreams been as of late?
My dreams have been blessed, my dear priestess. Nyx has blessed me with the greatest dreams of conquest and honor. But I doubt that is why you're staying, to give me good dreams.
Nyx teaches her children in a variety of ways. One must open their mind to fully understand.
So you're saying if I open my mind, I will understand why you have disobeyed orders from your king?
No,
Oh.
I am saying that I have received a vision.
A vision, you say? Tell me, Oracle, what is this vision?
Fire. Death.
What?
Destruction. A bloodthirsty man with an army.
Well, I have an army. I'm not exactly bloodthirsty myself. I hope the Trojans will see the folly in their prince's error and return Eletria to my brother. And also give up their land. When he says give up their land, you see Menelaus very sort of quickly tense at that.
I do not abandon here. I linger like a dream, but I am always where I need to be in the time that I am needed. This vision, you needed to hear it. I needed to see it. A man needed to feel it.
Well, I have seen, I've heard, and I have felt, priestess. Consider me enlightened. But I trust this means that you will be joining your companions soon, oh?
Very soon.
That is all I came here to say. To make sure that the priestess and Nyx were still on our side.
I am confused. Were you doubtful of Mother Nyx?
I was doubtful of Mother Nyx's priests. Such fickle things humans can be. Such dishonor they sometimes can bring. I remember when you and your mentor came here to Masquerade to lay your foundations. You told of a great destruction to your old temple. And we have protected you splendidly since then. It'd be such a shame if that protection were to stop.
I suppose.
Your party is in Epidaurus, from what I understand. They went there at nightfall on horseback. You might be able to catch up to them by the time you get there. I will dispatch with you a guard, because of how perilous the roads could be. He tries to say, Chakrios! A man, muscular, with sort of bronze skin, walks up, and he just says, Sir, you are going to join the priestess, and you'll get to see this woman you keep on talking about. Thank you, King of Kings, sir. Now, I trust this little misunderstanding has been dealt with, no?
I have been most illuminated.
Wonderful. Come, Menelaus. We have many things to plan.
She's absolutely going to kill him in sleep. She's just going to walk into his dreams and just take him out.
Agamemnon leaves with a strut. Menelaus sort of hovers behind, and he looks at the temple, and he looks over and he says, "Thank you for hosting us, priestess. It's a very lovely place you have here."
Thank you. Do be careful. Mother Nyx, even in her benevolence, the night can be dangerous. And she can't always be there to save everyone.
My brother has not steered me wrong yet, but thank you. Menelaus! We must go! He sort of nods. Moves away.
Sweet dreams.
Chakrios stands by. He looks over at you, spear in his hand. He says, We've got a horse outside for you. I will wait outside while you pack up and prepare what you need to pack up.
Thank you. They
Is there
shouldn't
any-
be too long.
Anything I can assist with, ma'am?
No. Not yet. But after.
Understood, ma'am. Makes his way outside. Do you go back to see Aegean before you leave? You head back to see Aegean. He is sitting up, being fed water by the priest. He's awake. His eyes cloudy still, his sight long gone. Do you say anything when you walk in?
Good. You have awakened.
Priestess.
You were having the most interesting dream I saw.
I saw death, destruction, and the fates, and what the fates have wrought for all of our destinies. For your destiny, priestess. I saw 10 years of darkness, all caused by Discordia. The vision of the farm boy that I had seen was much clearer. Discordia had given him a golden apple to present to the gods, to choose which one was the fairest of them.
That would do it.
Pettiness of the gods are going to be the ruination of many lives. There's also dreamers in Skiros. The dreamers have been exerting their influence over what is about to happen. And the crimson grin smiling in the darkness as blood dripped from its maw. They are many. They wish to destroy a lineage.
Yeah.
Vengeance against lights long ago. The cycle of death and love, repeating since the lands of summer. You must heed these words, priestess. I saw them.
I hear you. I see.
Also saw a kingdom inflicted with madness. The answer is the babe. Remember that. The answer is the babe.
I shall remember. Now. Drink. Relax.
Yes, sir. And almost like that was the most energy you'd seen from Aegean in the last 5 or so years. And as he's drinking back, he slowly starts to drift away back to sleep. Almost like that brief exaltation of revelation was all of the energy that remained in him before he returns once again to his slumber.
Priest. Brother.
Yes, priestess.
I have told you of what happened to the previous temple
Yes.
and how we came to be here.
Yes.
I fear the cycle is soon to repeat. The avarice of men. I need you to prepare the others and the temple and should they come with hate in their hearts and hunger in their eyes and blood on their lips, drink the final drink so that you may all sleep together more.
Yes, priestess.
I will be with you.
And
But
we
I
with
must. I must go.
The priest nods. You say your final goodbyes. You go outside, seeing the blanket of Nyx over the sky. Hopping on the horse, his Chakrios leads you towards Epidaurus. It's an hour or so journey on horseback. But meanwhile, we're going to cut away from the scene. As we go over to Epidaurus. The coterie is gathered at the Sea Symposia, celebrating victories with the crew and other people who are watching. There is a very jovial atmosphere here. Violeta is nowhere to be seen. None of her men are nowhere to be seen. But there's a very jovial atmosphere. The crew have told you that attempting to leave before daybreak is an insult to Poseidon. Poseidon will see that as you trying to sneak out while he is asleep. And so it is far too treacherous to go out at night. So basically, the way it's going to be is that you'll retire in the ships, and then you'll set sail during the day. But that leaves time at the moment for celebrations, as cups are being passed around. Obviously, you guys aren't drinking any wine, but you're faking it as best as you can, I guess. As there is a very, once again, jovial atmosphere here. Winfred, the little pig, is running about, causing a little ruckus, scaring a bar lady who drops all of her stuff. But yes, take it away, group. Have a chat amongst yourselves.
Uma, your former associate and her champions were very impressive. You must be very proud.
Proud of what exactly?
Well, of the company you keep, of course. Although I must admit that in recent times it appears to have been quite an upgrade.
Now that we are here instead of just being with you?
Yes, something like that.
Look, they are not all what I would call good company, but some are good. My crew are good people.
With that, Archie comes up to you, Uma. Archie is a man in his mid-20s with... he's trademarked for his red hair and untamed sideburns. He sees you, gives you a big hug, and he just says, "I never thought I would see you again, Uma!"
Nah, but luck has it that here we are united once again.
He gives you a kiss.
She would awkwardly pat him on the cheek. Yes, yes. Thank you.
I'm so glad. I was getting so bored underneath Violetta in more ways than one.
And how many ways is it you're implying?
Oh, use your imagination, Uma. You've been there before.
I do not think you would have been given the same entertainment I was by Violetta, given
I'm
the way
sure.
her tastes.
I'm sure not, but, you know, I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Oh, I know.
And
This
we're your
is,
friends!
Yes, we're getting there. This is, well, really only some of them merits. Introducing, this is Zelda.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
It's lovely to meet you. And is that lovely pig yours?
Yes,
Oh, it is such a cute, adorable little thing.
I know. I love him so much.
He's our son.
Oh, congratulations! I get to be an uncle! And he yells at everyone, I'm an uncle!
How is the crew been? She's pointedly ignoring the other two at this point.
Wait, no. You have to tell me about these two strapping men that you have here.
Look. Sorry. They are not as fun as you would like, though I'm sure perhaps given your influence they could be more fun.
That graying beard looks extremely fun.
You talking about my beard or yours?
He did say a graying beard. I think he's referring to me.
Go on, give them your famous greeting.
Hello, I am Archie! Oh, you're talking about him. Is that
No,
it? Is that
I was
your...
talking about you.
Oh, wait, is it your famous greeting? Hello there.
Yes, indeed.
How can I hear?
Why am
No. I was speaking of your greeting, your famous greeting.
Oh, I think he's a little too uptight for my famous greeting.
I don't know. Perhaps I could be convinced.
No, I think I need to get to know him a little better before more articles of clothing come off.
articles of clothing come off? I thought you were indicating you intended to debate philosophy with me.
Well, debate philosophy is an interesting thing to call it.
I suppose it does rhyme with debate.
You know what? You're gonna love our priestess friend when they get here.
Oh, a priestess! Ooh! That sounds
Yes, she
difficult.
gives comfort to those whose sleep is not restful.
And great debating.
Well, my sleep is
Burn
never
rhymes with
restful.
debating.
My sleep is never restful. But... no, I like it that way.
You do not do much sleeping in bed, let's be honest here.
It's too much fun to have. Why bother sleeping?
Too many fun friends for you to make, eh?
Your fun friends, yes, yes. The more the
And
merrier.
I'm quite sure that these two will be the funnest of friends for you. She has taken note that Zelda seems to have wandered off at this point, but, you know.
That's in character for Zelda.
Yeah, isn't it?
He'll look them up and down, and he'll just say, "Yes, they are very tight in the muscles. I think I'll enjoy your company a lot."
The older one is Zoro.
Yeah.
And the younger one is Vangini.
Oh, Vangini and Zoro, eh?
Vanchini, that's your acquaintance.
I see you've got a spear there, Zoro. So you know how to work a pole.
Yes, I'm quite the specialist in spear work. In fact, you might say the larger the spear, the better I am at handling it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, are you good at wrestling?
I've been known to hold a man or two down.
Well, one of these nights that we are on, out on our adventures, we'll have to oil up and do a little wrestling.
I'll keep an eye out for you on the
Get
ship.
a good grip of each other.
Yes, it sounds like a good way to keep in practice.
I am sure you're both talking about precisely the same kind of encounter.
Oh, I'm
Well, I
talking
think it's
about
obvious
fucking
what
him.
we're speaking about.
Yeah, fuck it.
What?
Oh my, wait, no, what? You said they were fun.
Why would you cut straight to the chase like that?
I don't bother with foreplay.
Isn't it a little more fun to have a bit of mystery to it? I thought you said your crew were a good time, Uma.
They are. They just do not mess around.
Not a lot of time to mess around when you could be dead at any point.
Are you not familiar with
I
the
believe-
dangerous life?
I believe
Captain?
Rangini has got a case of being mute.
Yes, I was being rude. Apologies. I was about to say, you should enjoy life to the fullest.
So, Archie is going to get distracted by something shiny on the other end of this room, and he's going to leap over the table and make his way towards there, leaving the four of you alone once again.
I imagine he will enjoy life even... Oh, I don't need to do this anymore.
You didn't have to do it to start with, to be honest.
No.
I imagine he will enjoy life to the fullest even more when Priestess gets here.
I imagine he will have a great deal of fun with her, yes.
Yes.
Though, from what I have seen of him, he tends to extend far more friendliness to his male counterparts.
You don't say.
Yes, well, that came across quite obvious. Now, Uma, are you sure that your ship, what was it called again? The Centurion Eagle? Are you sure it will get us where we need to go without sinking?
I am sure.
It was the Ursula, by
I
the
can't
way,
remember
so-
what I named it.
Ursula. Ursula. Ursula.
Ursula. Look at us where
Ursula.
we need to go.
Oh. I don't know where I got that other name from. Is there any work that needs to be done on it?
Yeah,
before
okay,
we-
get it.
Yeah, come on. Keep up.
Sorry.
All good. Is there any work that needs to be done on her before we leave?
I'm not sure if the hyperdrive is currently installed.
What's a hyperdrive? I've never heard of that. I'm not much of a
Neither
sailor
have I.
myself.
Is it a new form of sails, perhaps?
Yes. It makes good speed,
Must be very good sails.
but my team will be on that, my crew.
Are you sure they'll be capable of that sort of fine motor skill needed to repair a ship? With
I'm
the
quite
amount
sure.
of ale that's being drunk, I'll be astounded if any of them can stand in a few hours' time.
They do their best work while having had one too many ales. A life on the sea will harden you towards such embodiment.
I see.
Zelda, my love, you are being quite quiet.
Oh, were you talking to me?
Yes. Are you quite comfortable? Have you been on a ship before?
Not so much a ship, but more like a ship on wheels.
So a cart.
Yes.
A very
Exact-
big car.
Very different things.
Yes.
And you know already.
Fine. Yeah, I'm excited. Are you not excited? You should all be excited. This is fun. It's adventure. We can go places and see things and do stuff. And we can find anything.
I feel like it was a fair enough comparison.
This is a
We've-
serious matter. We've been given
You
a
are
task by the King
being
King that we
serious.
need to accomplish.
you are quite serious enough for the three of us.
What should I
Well,
be
someone
doing?
has to be.
What would you like me to do?
Preparing for our journey.
Okay, what would you like me to do?
Preparing for our journey.
She is offering her services.
I need a list of instructions. I'll make it happen.
Very well. Instruction 1.
Yes.
Prepare for the journey.
He got you.
He didn't. He thinks he is funnier than he is.
It was hilarious.
Thank you, Vanguard.
The anticipation for instruction, and then it came, and it was the same as before. It was splendid.
What a riveting re-explanation of a joke that was not funny in the first place.
Umar, I do have a question for you. Do you plan to thank Vanguard and I for saving your skin and returning your ship to you?
Oh, we did do that, didn't we?
We all kind of did it together.
And also, no, not particularly.
About what I expected. I suppose the graciousness can not exist without ingratitude, so thank you for your sacrifice.
It is, what I'm here for. I exist, of course. You're welcome in advance for not tipping you overboard when we're sailing.
Yes.
I assume once we are sailing, we will be quite safe down below. Will not be disturbed. Given
By my crew or by other people on the sea?
Well, by either.
by either, it will be.
Are your crew
Lights.
capable of keeping the ship safe without your supervision?
Yes.
Despite our differences, Uma, I do recognize that you have a certain leadership, a certain inspiration amongst these people. I trust your judgment of them.
They are capable. Despite the fact that they enjoy having fun, they are very much capable.
Vanguard, does that address your concerns?
Well, we are placing our lives in their hands, but yes, I suppose we'll have to.
I think Uma here understands that it's far more profitable to keep us alive than any alternative.
Say, should we not be, should the priestess not be arriving soon, mayhap? We wouldn't want to leave without them.
At this point, we're going to cut over to the priestess
Jonah's just like, look at me, guy.
on horseback towards Epidaurus. Is there anything that you would say to Chakrios as you're riding along? Or what would you say to Chakrios?
You have a woman that you wish to meet.
Yes, priestess. I met the most wonderful woman. Cainite was friends with your friends. And the general. Was it the general? No, it was. Sorry, what's your rank, Zoni? Do you even have a rank?
I don't think we've canonically given one, because I wasn't the general, because Palpatine was, Palamides was the general. Captain or commander.
I keep referring to you as captain and making like a face when I do it, hoping that someone will guide me. So hopefully,
let's go with captain.
The captain, is friends with Captain Zoni. Uma, do you know much about Uma?
I have met with her.
Oh, she's wonderful, isn't she?
She's a fiery woman.
Full of passion. And I just know, just looking at her, that she's somebody that would make my mother proud.
I can ask Mother Nyx to see if she approves, if she gives her blessing,
Oh,
if it matters to you.
If you could. I was very crestfallen when I was dissuaded from joining this mission, but now that the king has sent me directly, well, I feel like it's almost fate.
We shall see. Focus on your passion, your feelings for this woman, your dreams, your desires, your hopes. Do you have them?
Oh, I have them, priestess.
She will... They're on horseback, so she will kind of hold him a bit tighter. And I'm going to use... Fata Morgana. And conjure up an image, a moving image, I suppose, of his desire. But it's kind of like a silhouette. Like it's like someone took a cookie cutter and put it into the night sky, and then took that and then put it in front.
Ah, that is beautiful, a vision from the gods.
Yes. But focus.
As he's focusing.
Oh no, it's like in front of him.
Oh, okay,
not
so it's like,
above.
yeah.
And it kind of takes on the form of his desire. And was it of Zelda you said, or
Uma.
Zuma? Zuma.
Zuma.
Zuma. Oh, Uma. Zuma. It will take on their silhouette, their form, and then another figure with the same silhouette as his own is going to like kind of stand next to her, and they're going to link hands. But then the female silhouette turns their back on him, and she moves away a little, but their hands are still holding. And then almost as if it's like hesitant, their hands unlink, and the woman just kind of turns into smoke and just disappears. And the man crumples to his knees and weeps.
What happened?
This is what happens when the light burns brightest. It fades quickest. So, feel it, embrace it, enjoy it while it lasts, because it will not last forever. But there will be another.
I will embrace it. Priestess, thank you. As the horse continues galloping along, eventually you both arrive in Epidaurus. It's a small port, polis. There's docks here. The first stop that you make is at the Sea Symposia, which is where the rest of the coterie happen to be. Are serendipitous in a way that this is where Chakrios is making the first stop. Before the two of you walk in, however, Uma, Archie's hand slides over your own and he kind of pulls you up to sort of face him.
Yes?
He holds both of your hands looking in your eyes and he just says, Uma. He's clearly very drunk at this point. He just says, Uma, I know how much you must be longing for my touch again, and how long you have been waiting for me to return, but I have found the most beautiful woman over there. If it would please you, Uma, if you could please allow me to bed her for tonight, and you could have me for all the other nights.
What a proposition.
He looks at you, just see a look at his face. He thinks that you're being serious. He's like, thank you. This is my devotion to you. This is why I'm asking permission.
Archie. My sweet, sweet Archie. It is difficult, of course, for me to say that this is I just do not know how to word it. You mean so much to me, but of course, if it has to be this way, it has to be this way.
You're the most understanding ever. And he gives you a big kiss. And when he gives you the big kiss, that is when Delirio and Chakrios walk in.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Chakrios is next to you, Delirio. He's speaking, and he's like, but what do I say to her? What do I... And he looks up, sees this kiss between Uma and Archie, and you see rage boil in his eyes. And he just says, unhand her, you fiend! And it just
Chakrios,
cuts through the whole room.
What are you doing here?
I'm protecting her honor! And he, like, throws tables across the way, pushes
Stand
in between.
down, man.
He was assaulting her!
Chakrios, control yourself.
Tell him to control himself in his loose lips! And Archie's just looking very amused, and he's just like, is this a friend of yours, dear?
A friend is
Don't
almost
talk to
wrong.
her! Talk to me!
Hey, Chris, can I cast Obeah? The vampire soothes the mental emotional turmoil of your subjects, restoring them to whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Go for it.
I'll
He's
just
still
kinda,
rusty.
I'll just kind of move nearby, like not say anything, just kind of.
Suddenly, the anger and the tension that's within him drops. And he looks over at you, Zodi, and he just says, I'm sorry,
Chakrios, come with me a moment. And I'm going to walk him outside.
I'm just going to pat him on the shoulder and go, there.
Quite the fiery friend you have, Uma.
You are flamboyant and performative. Oh, go
Me?
have your... Yes, you.
I resent that remark.
Go and see your woman. Go.
Oh, maybe I'll find a man too. Oh, I got to make the most of this. And he,
When he says I'm going to find a man, I just kind of like, and just kind of shut him away.
This one.
and then he was like, oh, maybe that, do you think that guy, him bigger, do you think I might be able to? I'll work on it. And he goes and walks away. Delirio, you move to the rest of the group. Zoni, I will get to you in a moment. Actually, sorry, we'll cover that right now, actually.
Oh, I'm just going to feed a dot of blood and then gaslight the shit out of him so he thinks that we just talked and he calmed down.
Okay. You do that, and he just he says, you're very good, Captain.
Yes, now, just be aware that you've expended a lot of emotional energy, so you may feel a little dizzy for the next couple of hours, okay?
I feel dizzy. It's my mind, I can't think straight. And he just
Look,
kind of, you just leave
There's
him
some
there.
good food inside. Let's, if you can keep yourself calm, we'll go back in.
Okay. At this point, everyone joins up.
Well, everyone's been busy.
We found the ship.
Is there a reason that you brought him with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Oh?
Did he just follow you?
No, he was assigned, commanded even.
By whom?
The King of Kings.
Agamemnon sent him personally?
They were displeased with my slowness. So they come to the temple with militia. And they make not so vague threats about how terrible it would be if they could no longer protect the temple.
Yes,
How
well.
sad Mother Nyx would be.
Perhaps those with such prominent material interests in the world may sometimes forget that it is still important to honor the gods.
Yes. The man that brought me here saw a vision from the gods. I believe that might be why he acted so passionately. Is he alright?
Yes, he's recovering. He's calmed now. Thank you for that, Vanguard.
Oh, you noticed.
A trickle of blood drops from beneath your helm on your nose.
the flat in character, I hope.
A little bit, yeah.
So, what happened
Well-
while I was away?
Well, we've recovered Uma's ship, and we'll set sail in the morning.
Yes, in the evening.
In the evening. I thought the whole purpose of waiting out this evening was to avoid the wrath of Poseidon, trying to set sail while he sleeps.
Aren't we? Oh,
set
so
sail
it would
in
be
the
under.
morning.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool. Then, yeah, yes, in morning.
Have you been drinking? You seem a little confused.
Yep.
Perhaps you've been too far away from the sea for too long. If whatever drink you've had has affected you so quickly.
I think the drink was old Archie earlier, right?
Yes, he does seem like a tall drink of water, doesn't he?
He is looking for another gentleman to accompany him tonight, if you're of interest.
I may seek him out, we'll see.
And so, you were made to join us directly by the king himself.
Did you hear any news before you departed? Perhaps anything of Anacles?
No.
Hmm.
But there was a vision. Fire, death, destruction, and a bloody smile.
Well, war is coming. Was there anything more specific?
There's a moment of consideration and then hesitancy, as if they're thinking on something that is a dangerous thought to have, and they say, I would need to know more before saying anything further.
No more as in have another vision? Or...
Indeed, interpret the signs of the gods. They do not communicate like you and I. It's different. It's much larger. I cannot explain it. It's more something you experience.
Yes, well, my talents lie elsewhere. So,
Smoking poles, from what I understand.
I have many talents, but interpreting the visions of the gods is not among them. Priestess, please, if there is anything that we can do to facilitate these visions, such that we may gain further insight, please let us know.
I will. It appears that there will be plenty of dreams tonight. Spirits. And she just kind of like looks around at all the merriment that's happening, the drink, the dancing. Everyone's so happy.
And does this type of thing encourage dreams, visions?
Things can be ingested to open oneself up to the whims of the gods, drinks and smoke, or just exhaustion. It is like emptying yourself so that you can be filled.
What if one did not want to have dreams? What would they do then? Is it the opposite way round?
Why would you not want to have dreams?
I'm just asking for a friend.
Zelda, have you never had a bad dream? You haven't, have you?
What is a bad dream?
This is astonishing.
Zelda.
I mean, they can be scary sometimes, but they're not always bad.
They're not always bad, but they're not always good.
Sometimes one does not have as many bad dreams because life is the bad dream to them. And so the sleeping world, the dreaming world, becomes their paradise. As for not wanting to dream, but trying to stop dreams, we cannot deny the gods. Dreams are messages, are muses. They connect us to something higher, something more. Though there are some substances that mute dreams, but it is not pleasant. Anything was possible.
I'll have to, maybe I'll ask you more on that later so I can let my friend know. He was very interested to know.
Of course. I do not mind helping your friend.
Of course. And as for you, Zelda, you seem so happy. I didn't realize your life was such misery. I feel bad for having not spoken to you more before with my rude silence.
You're just rude to me all the time, so how are you meant to know what is part of my life or anybody else's, because you're so wrapped up in yourself?
Is this outward way you see the world? Is this part of the negativeness that affects your dreams?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he's asking if you are so positive because you are not experiencing such positivity.
What she said.
Well,
Are you nice because of trauma?
I am nice because it's better than being like him. And she points.
Which one? Jono? Or Kieran?
I'm trying to think of his name. Kieran.
Zoni.
Zoni.
Sorry, thank you.
Or Zori and Zangini. Or Vangini.
Sanguini.
She has a point. The man is rudeness personified.
I disagree.
A man with purpose is condemned to dwell in the past and obsess over the future. Only by living in the present can one truly be happy, but that sort of life will not allow you to accomplish anything.
Also, Zoni, happiness is an emotion, and you've been taught very well by Palamedes to detach yourself from emotions, to become cold and logical.
Embrace the hate.
No, hate is also an emotion.
True.
I think at this point, we're going to cut away because there's going to be plenty of opportunity in the next scene for various bits of character building.
Lovely.
Instead, we are going to move forward to around about an hour or so before dawn begins to break, before Apollo rears his head to chase Nyx away for the day. The crew, still very much inebriated, make their way towards the ship. Archie has he's got a whole harem with him almost. he's got about 3 girls, 3 men, and they're all just making their way towards joining the crew. Unbeknownst to them, they're going to be joining the crew.
Is that a euphemism for something?
Well, it could be.
The ship's actually a
joining the
swingers
crew.
club.
Yeah. There's not actually a ship. It's just designed to look like one. Not even in a river.
Yeah,
inland.
it's just on land, yeah.
As you make your way towards the cove where the ship is docked, that is when you see the sight of it once again. It is this giant ship with sails of a half octopus woman and top half woman. Priestess, you stop for a moment. You recognize the ship.
You say that again? I couldn't hear over the chihuahua.
You recognize the ship. It was the same ship that those pirates came that sacked your temple, destroying it, burning it to the ground. And on that note, we're going to go to our break. Jono's already gone. Jono's already gone. He's like, I'm fucking out of here.
There's places to be.
Yeah, we'll be back in a moment. See y'all. Welcome back,
Hello there.
everyone, to this session of the Cainite Epic. Session 3, The Mad King. We follow up with our lovely coterie on the Ursula. It is a number of days on sea. The rowers on either side of the ship, rowing the ship towards and around the Isle of Sparta, towards pretty much just doing a loop around to where Ithaca will be. It's a very long and roundabout way, but it has to be done. During this time, I'm going to get everyone to give me one rounds check at the moment, please, just for the first night as you rise. Everyone's getting a little hungry, aren't they? Oh,
I
except for
don't suppose
Deliria.
we brought some food with us, did we?
Oh, Winfred's
The whole
with you.
crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair.
And
Fucking
Archie
hell.
brought a harem with him, so yeah.
And maybe you just need to be more religious because I'm fine.
So
My hunger did
we
not increase.
I have my
we,
bed.
we open up.
You must not eat them.
That's what
We
he's
open
for.
up
Why
once
do you think I
again.
brought him?
We open up within the lower chambers in the sunproof area beneath the floorboards of the lower decks, where our coterie lay. Everyone wakes up with a little bit of hunger in them, the beast rattling, apprehensive of these times that are about to be upon them. But we pay particular attention to Vanguard. Vanguard, you were ripped violently from your dreams just as you were placed violently into them. The nightmares of creatures, of beings of the infernal dancing with your mind, within your mind still. You can feel the heat of the flames as they licked around you. Giving you a moment's pause before you compose yourself, return to Zen once more. But it's that image that just keeps on repeating in your mind even as you're trying to go into a state of Zen. This crimson smile in the darkness. Soon followed by many others. They are many. But you calm yourself. Now, for this first night,
I
is
guess
there any?
I make a willpower test then.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what I have to do each morning.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if I did that right or not. I just clicked willpower.
Yeah, that seems right.
Well, I think I failed it then.
Okay, what happens when you fail it? I think you just get negatives to some rolls.
My
So
mic
you just
muted.
I didn't hear you if you told me what it was.
Oh, yeah, -1. I take a 1 die penalty on all mental and social rolls for the night.
Just remember that. Meanwhile, the priestess is still a little bit shaken, a little bit disturbed about the fact that she is resting in the place that the pirates came from. Zoni, you don't particularly you didn't have dreams per se, more like the repeated sight of your ward in pain. Zelda, you dreamed of a person who is decked in red. You couldn't quite see them before the very bright green light that was illuminating behind them. But you heard them say, "I'm proud of you." You have this sense of pride within you. You feel the sense of belonging, of acceptance. Uma, you feel right at home right now. So, with all this, the coterie emerged from the hatch beneath. Workers still milling about, some sleeping around in the chambers down here as you make your ascent up the stairs towards the upper decks. Is there any conversation people want to have individually or together before... Well, yeah, is there anything that anybody wants to do on this particular night?
Well, Zelda's running around the boat saying, "Good evening, everybody!"
Everyone... The tired rowers sort of side-eye you as they're like laying in their bunks. The night being the only rest that they get while the sails are out and allowing the boat to be pushed by the breeze. Some of them
would
grumbling.
be following Zelda around though, giving anyone who dared give her the side eye just like the look that says, "I fucking dare you to say something nasty."
They just roll over. Winfred is also equally oinking around.
She picks him up and gives him a big cuddle.
He squeezes very loudly within this small chamber.
Oh, you're so handsome.
It's with the growing boy. Uma would be seeking to feed at this stage, which I believe she can do from her crew, generally speaking, because they are one of my merits. Okay.
Uma. For our kind, it's inconvenient to be on a ship away from Cain. I guess what I'm asking is for your permission to seek sustenance from your crew to avoid an incident.
Gain consent and do not kill them.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Are there those you could recommend that may be more willing?
I've not had any issues with any of them, though you two may need to be nice. Are you capable of being nice?
I suppose so.
Then you should have no wife.
How long have you been with this crew? You seem quite attached.
We have been together some time, though we were recently separated for an inconvenient stretch.
Would you say years or more of a months?
Chris? Do we know? I think it's months, isn't it?
That is up to you to decide.
Look. I was with Violet for a few years, perhaps a few years ago. And she had control of my ship, my crew, for an uncomfortably long period, spanning, I would say, years.
Is she like us?
Yes. I'm trying to fact check myself with Chris, but yes, I think she is.
No.
No? No, she is human.
And how are the two of you these nights?
Our relationship is turbulent at best. She's very familiar with our kind, and apparently the kind surrounding us. If the little tussle the boys got into was anything to go by.
Interesting. I would very much like to talk to her, if I may.
You might, but we left her behind in the boat.
When I see her next.
I have no qualm with you having a discussion with her. No matter how robust the discussion becomes, as it seems to be inclined towards.
I think they may have seen some very interesting things on their travels. You must have as well.
I've seen many things on my travels, yes.
Many ships, different peoples, cultures. Do you have a favorite?
Culture?
Oh?
Nothing springs to mind off the top of my head, though I do enjoy the smaller places that we visit, the places that they're untouched by humans as much as possible.
Lonely places.
I suppose that is a manner of looking at it, yes.
Undefended places?
Defended or not defended does not bother me. It depends on my purpose for being there.
What purposes do you usually have? What is it that you do again?
I am a purveyor of goods and services.
We're going to cut...
Invaluable.
Oh, sorry. We're going to cut from this for a moment as these two are having this discussion down below. Zoni and Vanguard, you can take 1 dot off each of hunger.
Do we not have to like roll or do anything for it, or?
No, Uma offered the crew.
Cool.
What hunger are you all at, by the way? You two? 3? 3. It's fine. What I would like to know is what Zelda, Vanguard, and Zoni are up to at this point. Are they doing other things once the two have fed, or is Zelda gonna feed? What's the go?
Zelda is not going to feed until they finish their journey.
Okay, fasting. So, well, that still leaves my question open. What are the three of you gonna do?
Vanguard's gonna go up top, look out to sea, just kind of find a quiet spot and just kind of, meditate as such.
Zoni?
I think Zoni is going to try and maybe see if he can do some fishing. He's taken from these people, and so he feels like he should, try and get some food and replenish the energy that he's taken.
Yeah, Zelda.
Very noble of you.
What is happening on the ship currently? I guess she's just looking around.
Okay, so
Figuring
that's
out what's
actually
going on.
That's a good point for me to run into what Vanguard, Zoni, and Zelda see as they approach the upper deck. you're greeted by the sight of at least 7 people throwing up overboard. With Archie just sort of sitting on a captain's chair at the end, just sort of looking at them, giggling to himself. The six of them are his harem that he brought with him, that are beginning to regret the fact that they have been tricked into becoming crew of this ship. Uma, you don't see this, but you know that this is the con that Archie often does of tricking a large group of people into bed only for them to end up being part of the crew. One of the other ones that are throwing up is Chakrios, who is not used to the seas. But that's what you see. You see a bunch of people throwing up with Archie just kind of shirtless, with his eyes closed, just humming to himself, doing a little sea shanty to himself, enjoying life.
Well,
So that's what you see, Zelda.
You can speak if you want. I just need a second.
I was just going to say, upon getting to the top of the deck and seeing all that going on, I'll go furthest away from all the spewing noise and whatnot. Go look for a quiet own place, be like, okay, I want none of that.
The back of the ship, there's like a
Thank
little,
you.
there's like a little raised platform where the wheel. But is there an actual name for it? I'm pretty sure there is.
The helm?
The helm. The helm of the ship. You sit cross-legged and close your eyes. Zoni, do you say anything when you approach the...
Chakrios,
Yes, Captain.
pull yourself together.
I'm...
Have you been on a ship before?
I can't say I have, Captain.
Well, you'll get used to it, and then I walk probably towards the back of the ship, I imagine, if I'm going to be fishing.
Can I use awe to manipulate everyone to stop feeling sick?
I don't think so. No. In fact,
They'd probably just like turn to you and throw
and
up.
then they just- that is exactly what would happen.
Does
if
Zelda
you used all-
try it anyway?
That's what I want to know.
No. I don't need any more reason for people to make fun of poor Zelda.
So, anything that you do in particular on the top deck, Zelda?
I'm just trying to see if there's anybody who's snooping around, being weird.
Not really. I mean, there's the 2 others that are at the helm. One is in meditation, and the other one is fishing. But they're always a bit weird. Those 2.
Other than that, I've just been listening into people's conversations and just having conversations with people around her.
Well, not much conversation up here. It's mainly just a lot of over the side.
Yeah, I think she's just gonna leave.
Go back down, probably rejoining with the priestess and Uma, as you can see that there is a very almost tense discussion between the 2. Meanwhile, Vanguard, are you... did you have anything else to add with your meditation? Was there anything that you were doing in particular?
Not really, just a force of habit that he's picked up. Once he's had a quiet moment to himself, he'll be like, right, prepare himself in the morning and maybe go see what Zoni's doing now.
Okay. Zoni, can you give me a survival plus
Don't look
What-
of concern on Kieran's face.
wits check?
Not dexter. Oh, it's going to be the same anyway. It doesn't matter. Oh, nice.
Okay. Before we cut to the scene with Zelda, Uma, and the priestess, that is when you sit up, Vanguard, you turn around, you notice that Zoni has made his way behind you and is got a fishing rod with and is reeling in a fish at this point.
You caught a fish. Very impressive.
Well, yes. The men on the ship will need to eat if we're to continue eating. So it's in our mutual best interest. Here, hold this.
It's a wonderful, thoughtful idea. Hold it.
And I'll extract the hook and I'll go back, see if I can catch another. You muted.
There's a little wooden bucket nearby where you just plop the fish into. Anything else between the two of you? Oh, sorry.
What do you make of, now that we've spent a little more time, what do you make of Uma?
She seems capable in an odd way, an odd, unsuspecting way. You wouldn't think so at first, but she seems to be getting things done in her own way.
Her loyalties certainly aren't in the right place, and her...
Not as solid as ours.
Of course not. And her, I suppose, disposition leaves a lot to be desired, yet she seems capable, talented.
Hopefully will be an asset.
Yes, we'll see.
As you have this conversation at the top, you hear clodding footsteps behind you. You turn, you see Chakrios is making his way towards the two of you, and he says, "Captain, I think I've got it. I just have to be one with the water, be one with the turning waves."
Yes, take a step away from that bucket.
Yes. And he throws up over over the edge, scaring away any fish that was nearby. And he just says, sorry, Captain, I think we've got a problem.
Yes, the problem other than your inability to find your sea legs?
No, that is the problem.
That is the problem. Well, Chakras, you are young. You have many years ahead of you.
Your powers of deduction are amazing.
Chalk this up to... You've been spending too much time with this, Uma. Chalk this one up to a learning experience, then.
What's wrong with Uma?
What do you mean, what's wrong with Uma?
Did anybody say there was anything wrong?
Why would it be bad if I'm spending too much time with her, Captain?
Well, let's just say that her loyalties may not lie where a soldier of Greece's loyalties would be expected to lie. A soldier of Greece such as yourself, Chakrios.
Well, my loyalties lie with Greece, but they also lie with my heart.
See, this is your problem. You must devote yourself to Greece, and all else will fall into place.
The passions of emotion are a passing fancy, Chakrios. Much better to live a life of virtue than one of hedonism.
It wouldn't be hedonism. And he starts throwing up more.
Are you nearly quite done?
I think he's feeling the effects of his hedonism last night.
Surely there can't be much left in him.
Oh, I don't know. I think he might be there a while.
Meanwhile, we cut over to below deck as Zelda makes her way around trying to find some conversations around it. Most people are either asleep or don't really want to converse. Do you say anything to anybody, Zelda, to like try to get them to talk to you, or do you just... Cool. You sort of breeze and wade through the crowd until eventually you reach Delirio and Uma, who are still in mid-discussion. Do you say anything to the two of them as you approach?
Nope.
Well,
Just sits in the corner and listens.
You notice Zelda sitting in a corner nearby, listening to the two.
Not like openly listening, just kind of like fiddling in her bag and doing not anything interesting.
As you fiddle through your bag, you notice, all the little trinkets you've picked up along your travels. The shine of that golden apple once again within your satchel. But is there any further conversation that Uma and Delirio would like to have?
Where did we get cut off? Oh, that's right. I said something about being a purveyor of goods and services.
May I ask, how exactly do you acquire these goods?
Well, it rather depends. My favorite method of acquiring goods is to relieve those undeserving of them. Usually they're rich people, pompous bastards who live in their little shiny castles and who do not really need all of that extra wealth.
Usually?
Usually. It depends on whether I have been hired for a specific job or not.
Are you hired to acquire things regularly?
Not as often as I do things myself. I prefer to be self-sufficient rather than reliant on the jobs provided to me.
How long has Archie been with you?
The better part of his human life.
Been on the ship longer, same amount as you?
The same amount as me. We acquired the ship together.
He is an interesting individual.
He enjoys his flair.
He is capable of rolling with the punches, it seems.
Good luck stopping him, yes.
You know, I think I would very much like to talk to him.
I am sure he's around here somewhere. Perhaps above.
I have a feeling that he's quite able to handle his liquor.
Quite able to handle it, quite able to hide whether he is consuming it or not. He is quite capable of many things, that man.
I am sure. I will return to talk to you later. This is very illuminating.
Good to know.
And she just kind of... She does. She goes upstairs, but she's kind of got a look to Uma. And it's very like... It's a look of knowing, but not telling. And she just leaves her down there and goes up to find wherever Archie is.
Uma, you're left on your own down in the bottom. Do you do anything while you're down here, or do you just mill about? What's you?
So Zelda is still
Yes, Elder is
You right?
rummaging through the bag.
So she would, rather than actually speaking to Hilda at this point, kind of give her a little nod if she could catch her attention and kind of gesture up to the top of the ship and be like, have you been up to explore?
Yes, everyone is expelling their stomachs off the side of the ship.
That does sound like the first night with Archie's little schemes. And did you see any islands?
I'm kind of paying more attention to the people on the ship than all the stuff outside of the ship.
Hmm. And have you come down to hide away from the vomiting?
Yes, it is yuck.
I do not suppose you have anything in your little bag of tricks to assist the vomiters? A tea or a brew?
I didn't bring enough brew for them all. And then I feel bad if I give one, and then not all of them get one. And so...
That is fair. I just
We don't
thought I'd
get
check.
much time to prepare because Mr. Fussy Pants is just like, hurry up, we need to go do this thing. And then I'm like, what am I doing here? I don't even know. Don't get any jobs to do. I just have to sit here and pretend I'm fancy or something. I don't know.
Yes, it is interesting. Well, I think I will go up and explore regardless. Check in with those of my crew who are not vomiting.
You think they are sleeping? Because there was a bunch of people sleeping and I think I woke them all up and then I felt bad.
Well, they'll get to sleep eventually.
Okay.
They'll be fine, do not worry.
Do you need me to help you do ship things?
Not at this stage, though. If you wish to continue to explore, that is up to you, of course.
Okay. I might see if I can find any hidey holes in the ship.
I'm sure there is plenty.
Okay. Hi, priestess. How are you doing?
You're sort of
Quite
stopped at
well.
the stairs.
Yeah, I'm on my way up the stairs.
Oh, sorry.
Quite well. I hope you are doing well too.
Yeah, I'm great. I had a dream about bright green light and then somebody in red, and now I feel like all important and stuff, and I feel like I'm home.
A dream, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Red and green
Mm-hmm.
and feeling important.
Mm-hmm.
That must have been nice.
It was. I mean, I like all of the dreams, even the scary ones.
The scary ones.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of scary ones?
Like the ones that you dream about this big giant kraken trying to eat your face off in the middle of the night, and you just wake up and your like face is all sweating. Oh, of course, my face doesn't sweat anymore, but you know, it's like those storybooks that like you can get, but it's way better when it's like your family telling you about the story and they do all the voices and the stuff, and they do the sing and dance, and it's kind of like dreaming about one of those stories, and so it makes me feel happy.
Do you miss family?
Yeah, I do.
Well, perhaps once all is said and done, we can help you reconnect with family.
Maybe.
In one way or another. Do keep Uma well companied.
I hope so.
And she will continue up the stairs.
The priestess, you walk up, you see this vomiting aisle, the vomiting aisles once again, or you see the vomiting aisles on either side. Archie sort of seated in at the front of the ship, his eyes closed, just bathing. Like if there was sun out, it would look like he was suntanning. But you also see Zoni and Vanguard having a very sort of stilted conversation as they usually do. So you head over towards Archie?
Yes, Priestess Delirio in all of their stunning beauty, will walk over to Archie and kind of just watch them for a moment as they're bathing in the glow of their successful scheme.
Mm-hmm. They don't say anything, but their eyes are shut, so they don't seem to make it seem like they notice you.
You seem quite satisfied with yourself.
Oh, that's the problem. I am never satisfied.
No, I don't suppose you are. But you've experienced much.
Yes, and it has taught me that you must enjoy life as much as you can, because you don't know when it might get snuffed out.
Very true. Had many close calls.
Oh, too many to count.
I would very much like to hear your stories.
Well, he sits up. There was this one time we went to an island, and well, there was a king and a prince and a princess that hadn't been wed yet, and one thing led to another, and hey, there were plenty of happy customers. The king wasn't so happy though.
No, they don't tend to be. Do you have any stories about temples?
They're boring.
They're boring.
Yeah, if anyone spends all their time exalting to the gods, giving their lives to the gods when they should be living their own lives. The gods don't care if you worship them. They only care if you make sure to make the proper sacrifices when they want it. They're gluttonous things. But, yes, temples are boring. Extremely boring.
They turn their ore on.
Have you always been that, alluring? Even with the robe, you make it work.
You should see it when it comes off.
Oh, no, I think I like it, because it's like, it's like leaves to the imagination. And I get to fill it with my mind.
Well, perhaps you can fill my mind with things that I wish to know.
Oh, I would fill you with many things.
Have you gone to a temple dedicated to Nyx?
Ah! You just had to spoil the mood. I told you, temples are boring. They should make a god. A god that is devoted to wine and sex and all the wonderful things. You know what? I declare, and he stands up. I declare, my god is Dionysus. As he kind of pulls a word from somewhere he's heard around the place. The god of sex and wine. But no, I do not remember a temple of some Styx.
And Bones. Ha.
That was way funnier than it should have been.
Get the branding in there. You're welcome, Kayla.
You know, I have seen this ship before. How long have you had it?
I don't have it. Uma has it.
How long has she had it?
Since it was passed down to her from her mentor.
Interesting.
What are you implying here, priestess?
I remember a ship like this a long time ago. I remember that they came to a temple I was once at. Interesting people. They needed a place to rest, to recuperate. There was a storm, you see. We took them in. We gave them bread. We gave them shelter. We made sure their dreams were pleasant and simple. Do you know how they repaid us?
By treating you all to wine and sex in Dionysus' name.
No.
By treating you to wine?
They pillaged us. They took our women. They took our men. We don't have much. We never do. We deal in dreams and peace and comfort. So we didn't have much gold or silver. We don't deal in the material. So they decided to get creative. And they took other things, things that you can't give back. And they took, and they took, until there was nothing left. And then they salted the earth, because they thought it was fun. Does that ring a bell?
No.
No. No. I'd like to do an insight check.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out I'm not very good at that, but you know, we'll see. 1.
Yeah, he seems to be genuine. Like, his expression has completely changed at this point. He was once very jovial, but as soon as you start telling the story, he's very serious, and he just says no. Have you... It is not my place to say, but Uma has a very interesting story. Very interesting past. Past that is far longer than her years suggest. But a past nonetheless. Past of hardship.
You were in the background, just like.
When you next see Uma, ask her about the Minoan Empire.
Why don't you tell it to me?
Because it is not my place to say. But, do you want to know the history of this ship? Uma's part in this ship started there.
Very well.
As enlightening as this conversation is, I have to spread my new religion around. Time to preach the word of Dionysus to these lovely people who are celebrating. As they're all still throwing now.
Have fun.
Archie will walk away, whistling. Is there any further conversing between Vanguard and Zoni, or is it just fairly silent, aside from the occasional spews from Chakrios?
If there's a spear fishing right around, I'd probably try and help out.
Yeah, there will be.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, give me a survival plus wits, please. Meanwhile, we're going to end this night by cutting over to Zelda. As Zelda is... Oh, nice, very good. As Zelda is sort of...
I get all the fish.
All the fish all belong to him.
Zelda, as you're kind of rummaging through your gear, a sort of elderly man, shuffles over with bronze skin, bald, very frazzled, grey beard, and he looks over at you and he says, "Are you from Kemet? The Black Land?" That's Egypt, by the way.
I can't remember where I'm from.
Egypt.
Yeah, I guess so.
See, I've been around a lot and traveled around a lot.
Me too.
Yeah. And in my travels, I ended up in Kemet for a while. And one night, this man in this flowing red robe came to visit me. And he gave me something. He said, to give it to... Well, I'd know who to give it to, and I felt this urge within me when I saw you, when you were rudely waking us all up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay.
I just get excited sometimes, and then I start talking, and then I can't shut up, and then, it just becomes the whole thing.
When I saw you, I was about to yell profanities at you, and I suddenly felt this urge that you were the person from Kemet I meant to give this to.
Oh.
He produces a small little wooden thing and passes it to you.
She digs into her bag and pulls out a scarf and a trade offer.
Thank you. Oh, it's silk. It's... He puts the scarf around his head, almost like he ties it around his head rather than like around his neck. He passes you the little wooden thing, and it's a little wooden figurine of a little wooden boy.
Oh.
I don't know what it means, but he said that the person who this was meant to go to will one day understand.
Well, I treasure this until it tells me it needs to go to somebody else.
Maybe that's how it works. I don't know.
Well, it's got to be how it works, right? Because otherwise, what would it be?
You look at the guy shuffles off, and you look at the little wooden figure of this little wooden boy. The nose looks slightly elongated.
What do you think this means? Nothing. Carry on.
Who do you ask?
No one.
The pig.
Yeah, I'll ask Wilbur.
Wilbur just oinks.
Wilbur always has such good input.
And then we're going to cut forward a little bit in time. We're going to go forward a few days until eventually the ship has arrived in Ithaca. The Coterie, you awaken again for another night. Give me another rouse check, please, everyone. By the way, Vanguard, you caught a lot of fish. Far more than...
Enough to
That's
slake
a-
off a lot of hunger, right?
A lot of fish that you caught there. It's honestly a little intimidating.
I learned from the best.
Oh yes, who was that?
Still not.
Of course.
Okay, is everyone roused?
Mhm.
You stir for another night as the ship has been docked. You don't feel any movement beneath you. It's been a fairly uneventful 5 nights, but you make your way to the top, where you see all the you see that you've docked at the wooden docks. It's almost like a floating wooden platform here that leads into the city. The city looks, from what you can see, the kingdom of Ithaca looks very dark. There's a few braziers that are lit. Not many people milling about other than the occasional guard that you see walking around. Archie has kind of gathered all the crew and they're all just playing some sort of game that they've picked up somewhere.
Hopscotch.
And they're all seated around. As the 5 of you exit, Archie stands at attention, and he looks at you, Emma, and he says, you're awake."
No, we are just walking in our sleep.
"Oh, well, you better wake up."
She would
Wake
just blink
up!
every single times.
And he
Wake
kinda
up
like-
yourself, imbecile. She would just, face palm him.
"So we have arrived. We are at Ithaca."
Ithaca, woo!
It is not quite so exciting as it was made out to be when they gave us this adventure quest.
Yes, when we docked, no man, woman, or child greeted our arrival. The residents in the island were all inside, in some kind of deep depressive mourning state. They wouldn't really talk to any of us.
I wonder who has died.
Wait, you're saying that no one greeted us at all?
Nobody
So
greeted us at
the
all.
ones staying inside were not just the men, but the women and the children as well.
Yes, yes, I feel, yes.
How strange.
So, I managed to talk to some guards. They did not want to talk. I asked them about their king, and they merely continued to weep. And they last said that the king had visited the Oracle of Ithaca at his temple. And then that was the last time he was seen. They suggested that maybe you should see the Queen Penelope. But I didn't get much headway with any of that.
Is Penelope the one we are here to gather and take back to the man she does not want?
I believe that was a question to the 4 of you.
It was, yes. It was in character.
I said no, but I can't remember the name of the one we're actually after.
Come on,
Yeah.
Zarni, this is on you, bud.
It's Helen of Troy, but that's not actually in-game name, and I can't remember.
And that's
the
also
in-game
not
name.
what you're here in Ithaca to do. You're here to collect Odysseus, King.
We're here to.
Uh,
I know we're here to get Odysseus, but it wasn't Penelope that was
No.
kidnapped to Troy. Okay, cool.
No.
And it wasn't Helen either, so I can't remember who it actually was.
No, we're here to see Odysseus, to recruit him.
An oracle.
She has already forgotten the mission.
I am not here to remember the mission. I am here to drive the ship.
Well, I didn't see you doing much driving the past 2 nights.
No, but you saw my people doing it.
An oracle came to visit the king.
Or he went to visit the oracle.
He went to
Yes.
visit the Oracle, from what I understand. The Oracle is up on the hill at the Temple of Artemis.
Well,
That is where we must go.
Are
That
we
seems
going to
clear.
get distracted? Do we need to see the king to get this Odysseus fellow?
Odysseus is the king.
Uh,
Have you not been paying attention this whole time?
no.
It's not her mission to know. Remember, she just drives the ship.
Yes. Well, it's not your mission to ask questions then. Come along.
I'm not coming if it is not my mission to ask questions.
We may need your assistance. Would you please come with us?
What do I get?
You got
What's that?
asked nicely. That was a good start.
Hmm,
Satisfaction of knowing that people who are your allies are likely to continue as your allies.
boring. Try again.
Zelda is coming with us.
I don't have a choice.
You can spend more time with Zelda.
Fine. Do we need to see this queen first, or do we just go straight to the king? Do we not want context?
Yes. Well, I'd like to hear thoughts from Vanguard and the priestess.
And Zelda?
And I suppose Zelda as well.
You want me to use my happy-go-lucky attitude to get information out of people?
Has that ever worked for you?
Yes, I have powers.
In that case, yes. Find out as much as you can about what's happened with the king.
Okay.
Well,
Do we think we need to go? Sorry, out of character. Are we going to go to see the queen first
I
to
think
find
we
out
should.
why the?
I think we should let Zelda ask a few of the townsfolk. Perhaps she can get something more out of them than wailing and weeping.
Yeah. I think
If anyone can, it is going to be her.
that by getting information from them, it will inform us as to what to do next.
So, the five of you depart off the ship onto the wooden docks. You make your way into the actual kingdom itself. These like beautiful murals that have been painted of these women and men that seem to be reflective of Aphrodite and possibly other cultures as well that have been picked up and seen from around the place. You don't see many people around. You see mostly people are inside. You see them through the windows, mainly just guards milling about that seem to be distracted with a 1,000-yard stare, don't seem to even acknowledge you as you walk around. So I guess the question is, would you want to speak with a guard, or would you want to try to go into somebody's house to talk to somebody?
They are almost catatonic.
Well, Zelda told us that she was going to find out for us. I think that we should let her, how would you say it, do her thing?
Do not. What you are doing is terribly obvious, and it is not impressive.
I'm waiting to see Zelda's contribution to this coterie.
And I am waiting to see you make a single friend who is not your subordinate.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to accomplish something.
Yes, we can see that. Too bad you are doing neither.
So Zelda, where do you go to?
She just leaves them arguing to find anybody anywhere. Obviously, someone of high importance.
It'll be a guard, most likely.
Yeah, a
so-
guard. And she will activate awe.
Yeah, the guard in this almost catatonic state almost walks past you, but then when you activate your alluring presence, they stop and they look at you and they say, "Are you okay? Sorry, I didn't see you there."
It is okay. And she takes their hand and looks into their eyes. I just wanted to check that you were okay.
It is not me to worry about. I don't know how the kingdom is going to move forward.
You know, sometimes it is hard to be strong all of the time, and that it's okay to feel weak sometimes, as long as you're watching what is happening around you.
You're right. You are a kind soul. Thank you. Thank you. You've been sent by the gods to help me. My troubles.
Sometimes you just need an ear to listen to your problems. And I can be that person for you if that's what you need right now to get through this.
Manipulation plus persuasion plus your rating in prisons, please.
Wait, manipulation and persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus
3,
your rating in
5,
prisons.
6, 7, 8. What are the dice? 10.
What do you roll? If you just go manipulation plus persuasion and then just add your rating in presence as a modifier, that should.
It would be the other way around. Like I add manipulation, right?
No, you'd add. Well, you can do it either way. To be honest.
No. Manipulation, persuasion, and
how many dots you've got in presence is your modifier.
I will willpower reroll.
He will
Dice are not kind.
look at you and just say, "Thank you, but it is not my place to burden you with the problems of the kingdom. I don't even know what the problems of the kingdom are. That's half the problem. I just know it is disastrous. We all know it is disastrous."
Yes, I understand. Where do you think my place would help the most?
If you need an ear to listen to, well, if you need somebody to speak so that you can listen to them, I'm sure the Queen has many things to say. She must be so burdened right now with the problems.
Have you got something in particular that you think she needs an ear for the most?
Well, I can tell you, the King Odysseus, he suddenly, a messenger arrived, and he went to go see the oracle straight away. We don't know what the message contained, but we have not seen him since. The Queen has been ruling over the land, but we can feel the grief from her.
Where is the oracle located?
The oracle is at the Temple of Artemis up the hill.
Does the Queen go there often?
Yes, everyone goes there often. The oracle gives prophecy.
Is there anything you might know that nobody else knows that could help her?
I do not. The Queen has been very tight-lipped about the situation. But whatever it is, our king has not shown himself since that fateful day. We fear the worst. We fear he might have been afflicted with the sickness.
What is the sickness?
I don't know. The queen will not say. She just says that the king is resting.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
You will make it through this.
Nods. Continues on his patrol. Meanwhile, you head back over to the group. Zoni and Uma probably still arguing, not even having noticed that Zelda has left. Vanguard and Delirio kind of awkwardly at the sides of either side of their camps, or maybe not. And that's when Zelda comes back.
Yes, I sincerely doubt that she'll be able to get any information for us at all.
Yes, and you're encouraging her to find information when you have doubt of her being able to do so is you being a nasty prick.
I don't believe so. I think that it encourages her to grow herself, to learn where her limits may be and where her strengths may be.
Vanguard and Delirio, you notice that Zelda is arrived and is having trouble speaking.
Well, I believe if we're quite done.
What do you mean?
Zelda.
Yes, Zelda, you're going to go and get some information for us.
Oh, by the gods.
Well, what I know is the king went to see the oracle. There was a messenger sent, and the king hasn't been seen since. And he went to the temple of Artemis. And the queen is very sad, and the only information that can be given is by the queen. Nobody actually knows what is going on, just that he is sick and that there is a talk of a sickness.
And you found this information with your talents without... Did you leave?
Of course not. I just did this standing here.
Oh, that is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
It may be worthwhile seeing the queen then. Perhaps we can persuade her to speak to us, perhaps share a little more information.
Yes, and while we're speaking on information, I really need to find a farm or some food. So if you excuse me, can you hold on to Wilbur, please, Uma?
I will look after Wilbur for you.
I don't trust you. Uma,
Excuse me? What have I... Why do you not trust me to look after Wilbur?
well, because Uma is nice and you're not so nice.
Why am I not so nice?
I don't know. Have you thought to ask yourself that?
I don't know why you imply these cruel things from me when I've done nothing wrong.
Wilbur needs warmth and love, and
I will
you
treat
just
Wilbur.
radiate cold, like
How about we let him choose then?
stonewall kind of energy coming off you.
You impart a lot of cruel things onto me, which I don't particularly agree with.
I mean, they're
You
just
are quick to judge, are you not? Observations. You are very much judging me by my cover, are you not?
I apologize.
Okay. Well,
Not apologize to him.
why may she not apologize to me?
You just do not think you're deserving.
She leaves.
Give me a hunting roll, please, Nova. Meanwhile, are the four of you going to do anything while Zelda heads off to feed?
While she's hunting, can I please also feed?
Does everybody just want to feed? Just
Yeah.
give me a hunting roll if you do.
May as well.
How do we do a hunting roll? I haven't done that in a
Blood
while.
and XP.
Blood and XP. What? I don't know which.
Yeah, I didn't fill out my hunting rolls.
Yeah,
Where,
neither.
where do I find out what my hunting roll is?
What is
I
yours?
just filled out my predator type.
Yeah, predator type. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell me what I have to roll.
Yeah, what
Click on the
what is
dice
it?
next to it.
Oh, cleaver.
Cleaver. Manipulation plus subterfuge for you, Kieran.
Farmer.
Yours is composure plus animal ken.
Mine's consensualist.
Manipulation plus persuasion.
Fuck. How
I
is
don't
mine
think it's
that
gonna
low?
be good at all.
Oh, mine can't be persuasion, can it?
Hey, Chris, how good's your memory? I've got a specialty in persuasion for victims, but I don't know what that means anymore.
Yeah, no, that'll be it. Yeah, plus one. All right. So everybody takes half of what they rolled, and that's what you get back in hunger. If you got a 1, you just get a 1. If you got a 0, well, in Kieran's case, it was a bestial failure.
What if it was a 3? How can I get 3.5?
We're gonna round up, so 2.
Beautiful.
For a 0, Zoni, you gain a hunger with that, buddy.
Fucking hell.
As the beast claws within you. What hunger are you at now?
Ow.
It's not gonna be good.
Can I roll
Alright.
again? I'm not hungry. I'm still hungry.
Well, no, them's the
Hungry.
breaks. Them's the breaks. Them's the breaks.
What does that even mean?
It means
that
tough titties.
so
I'll just eat Wilbur then.
I believe
That's actually an excellent idea.
so. The 5 of you regroup. Are you going to the temple, or are you going to see the queen?
I thought we were going to see the queen to see if she'd be willing to impart any additional information to us.
I think so. Yeah.
You
I think-
arrive at the main sort of area in the center of the island, where there is a humble-ish not a temple. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Like a
Palace?
costly
Palace.
kind of, yeah.
There's a humble little palace. You can clearly tell that this island is not super rich in any way. They mainly gain their coin from trading fish from the shore to any nearby neighbors. But yeah, you can clearly tell that they're very modest. That's the polite way of putting it. As you make your way up the stairs, guards are standing at the wooden doors. They stand there with their spears crossed, and they look at the 5 of you, telling you to halt and that the queen is resting for the night.
And I suppose there is no way that she would be willing to see a group of warriors who are here for helping the king.
We have been sent by Agamemnon.
Persuasion plus manipulation plus 2. Whoever wants to roll that.
My manipulation is 4. My persuasion is 2.
Yeah, you take it.
That's already been rolled.
Oh,
It's
okay.
already been rolled.
I
Damn.
have the same rolls, but hers is better. Oh, they're the same. Actually, we're all the same.
They look at one another until eventually one of the guards moves inside. I will go get the queen. Come on in, and they let you into the main palace area. It's a nice open area. It's like a nice garden in the middle of this palace that you are led to, where you can kind of wait for the queen to eventually arrive. There's a beautiful oak tree in the middle and a beautiful view of the sky up above. Once again, the walls adorned with all these sort of paintings, and it looks quite nice, and looks like a lot of effort has been put in despite the modesty of the place. Any words spoken between the 5 of you as you wait, or are you just waiting?
If this doesn't work out, are we going to see the Oracle? Is that what we're going to do?
The plan is to get some information here and then see the Oracle, yes.
Is she like us?
We have no way of knowing.
Well, I thought that Grumpy Pants would know because he knows everything.
Well, I don't
about
know everything.
Okay. I thought it was your job to know everything.
It's my job to serve Greece. That involves knowing a lot of things, but not everything.
Well,
Wilbur
maybe you should do a better job at knowing everything.
Control
so that you
your
can keep...
animal, or it may find itself injured.
No, we will not harm Wilbur.
Some things just shouldn't be controlled, you know.
What do you mean?
You know, like the wind and the sun and the moon and the water and the trees.
Obviously, those things cannot be controlled. But
Well,
one
they
must accept the
can.
things that they can control.
Have you not read the stories about the gods? They did lots of that.
Controlled by the likes of us.
Okay.
It was clearly implicit in the way that I spoke.
Well, I think you should pay more attention to
I
what's going
think
around
that-
you.
I pay sufficient attention.
You didn't even know I went missing before, and I left, and then I come back, and I found out information you didn't even
Pay
notice.
attention to the things that are important to me.
What, just to you? Not to Greece? Not to this...
The things that are important to me are the things that are important to Greece.
For
She
this
is
to be...
important to Grace.
Now is not the time.
For this to be successful, Mr. Grumpy Pants, we need to work together, and you need to start paying attention, or else we're all going to die.
On that note, that is when Penelope arrives, a crying baby in her arms. She's got blonde hair. That she looks clearly frazzled, deep bags under her eyes. She looks at the five of you and she says, as she's still bouncing the baby up and down, and she just says, you are the five that King Agamemnon sent.
Your Grace.
Yes. We apologize for raising you at such a late hour, my lady.
Oh, it is fine. I was barely sleeping as it was. And she dismisses the guard. The guard leaves. I assume you are here to collect my husband, yes?
That was the original plan.
That is correct, yes.
Well, there's a problem. And then the baby coos yet again, and she says, "Shh, it's okay, Telemachus, it's okay. It's okay."
I presume from what we've heard in the city that the problem does not lie with your husband's loyalty to Greece, but rather perhaps his ability to hold a sword at the moment.
Yes, of course. That you cannot question my husband's loyalty to our king. Insight check, please, everyone.
Intriguing.
Attribute?
Yes.
Oh, insight plus
Wits.
wits, yeah.
Five crit. With beast.
Damn. Oh.
No, beast is fine because you didn't fail the roll. Okay. Everyone, she's pretty frazzled.
I've got lie detector if it helps too.
Oh yeah, give me a plus on that.
Oh, actually, I also have -1 die to social, and so cancels out.
So
Well, you have a little mini lie detector here.
So so she's coddling the baby. The Zoni, Vanguard, Uma, and Delirio. The four of you can see that she's clearly overwhelmed by a lot, and that whatever's happened is obviously dreadful. Zelda, she's a good liar. She's a very good liar, but you can spot liars. I mean, she's lying, but you're not sure about what. She'll say, the most terrible thing happened. He had just received word from the king of the upcoming trials. and he went to go seek favor from Artemis, the goddess of the hunt. But he was cursed by Artemis. Cursed by the gods. And he has been cursed for weeks. That is not even to mention the plowing.
The plowing?
It's better if you see it. Come with me.
You're taking us to see this plowing now, in the middle of the night?
Yes.
That is what she said. When is she otherwise supposed to show us?
Well, generally farmers work during the day.
She leads you... Yes, Zelda, you go.
Were any parts detectable of lies in the cursing and
The cursing.
any of that? So
The cursing.
So he wasn't cursed, and there was no ploughing.
Well, you'll see in a second. So,
Okay.
Penelope will go further into the palace, getting you all to follow. She'll go through. She'll push one of the walls, which opens, that leads to a passageway down. You make your way through this passageway as the wind blows through, until eventually you're led out to a beach, where you see a very muscular man with a beard and long hair, tied up, pushing a plow, led by an ox and a donkey. And you can see that the area that he's plowing on the beach, it's sand, and two, the areas that he goes over soon gets washed over by the tide. And she says, "He has been at this for weeks, plowing like a madman on the beach with seeds in the sand, and then the tides take it away." He is
And
obviously...
this happened after he spoke to the oracle.
After he spoke to the oracle, the gods, they've cursed him. They've cursed my husband Odysseus. The wisest man of all of Mycenae has been reduced to this. And she bobs the baby. up and down.
Delirio seems very perplexed. She feels like they have a good understanding and relationship with the gods, and more one instead of all of them. But usually curses happen because of some grave offense. And with how this is being communicated, they're very confused. They understand that she's overwhelmed, and so perhaps she might not be saying everything, or she might have forgotten some things, but there's a look of confusion, maybe doubt, but mostly confusion on the priestess's face.
Zala will tug on her robes.
Penelope's robes? Or your own robes?
No. Delirio's.
Mm.
And pulls her to the side. She's lying. Everything she's saying is all a lie. I don't know what it is, but she ain't telling the truth.
Oh, hush now, Telemachus. Hush, I know your father is in distress. I'm sorry, I know you came a long way to arrive here, but obviously Odysseus is not fit for whatever task King Agamemnon had sent.
Do you mind if I speak with him?
Yes. Of course, go for it. Shh, it's
Thank
okay, Telemachus.
In the event that Odysseus is not fit to return with us and does not become so for some time, who is his successor here?
She looks down at the baby.
Who is his
Well-
most capable successor here?
We're not warriors. Neither is Odysseus. He's not a warrior either. He's just the most cunning man that I've ever met. Meanwhile, we go over to Zelda as she goes to Odysseus as he's busy plowing away. Doesn't even acknowledge you as you walk, the water crashing against his feet. But you're
Muted.
She will start walking beside him
Mhm.
and just watch him for a moment. And when he doesn't respond, she will reach out and she will try and get him to react to awe.
Okay, give me a presence plus charisma.
Four.
He doesn't
Nice.
react to your awe. It's like he's like those guards, but even more so in a catatonic state. It's almost like this city, this kingdom, has been blanketed in madness. You notice this priestess Delirio, perhaps echoing what Akakios had said to you earlier. The kingdom that has been besieged by madness. The answer is the babe.
Oh, the actual baby.
My queen, you seem so overwhelmed.
Oh, I am looking after Telemachus and the kingdom while my husband toils away at this fruitless endeavor. It's madness. Absolute and utter madness.
I can assist.
How?
I am a priestess of Nyx. I can bless you on behalf of the mother, that you will finally get the rest that you crave. And even your baby, they will sleep soundly.
That would be nice. That would be nice.
Do you want me to take the child so you can bless her first? Or
No, do you and the child sleep in the same room?
Yes.
Well, perhaps we can retire?
Yes, perhaps. I'm sorry once again that the kingdom of Ithaca cannot help.
Oh, no. No, it's all right. I believe that I was sent here to give you comfort for everything you have done.
So are you just heading off with Penelope on your own, or are the others coming?
Either or.
I feel like if
Yeah, Zoni's going to pick up what Delirio's putting down and he's going to let them go.
I think that the oracle still needs to be seen as well, don't they?
I'm not
Yes,
saying
good
that we
thinking.
should. Yeah.
Good
Sorry?
thinking, Uma. Perhaps we should go there together.
Just so I am clear, what is Delirio putting down right now?
So Delirio is wanting to take them to bed and then lull them to sleep, maybe with a little something, and then take the baby from them.
It's the sleep dildo.
Yes.
And then what's
the priestess sleep dildo?
what's the plan for the baby?
Not the dildo.
The answer is the baby. So she is not acting entirely, she's not putting a lot of thought into it. She's more so acting on faith. So she's, to put it very bluntly, she's going to drug the queen and steal her baby.
Can everyone just give me an intelligence resolve, please? Just because there's going to be something interesting here that is going to unlock if you get the right roll.
Everyone or anyone?
Everyone.
Everyone.
5.
Intelligence resolve.
I didn't realize I made such a smart character.
Is everyone rolled?
Yeah. Well, I have.
What's everyone
Did I
done?
do it the right way? I don't know if I did it the right way or not.
I don't see.
What's your intelligence and what's your resolve?
3 and 2.
You did it
Yeah.
right.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Once again, Zelda, as you're next to Odysseus, it's almost like you get this sudden flash, almost like a sudden migraine in your head, as something flashes in your mind, something being flung into your mind from far, far away. You've heard a story. The story of the mad king who pretended to be mad to not experience the war. In that story, the mad king was ploughing the sand with oxen and donkey. And the way that they stopped, they prevented the king from his feigned madness, was by throwing the baby in the way.
Of the plow?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look, it makes
Okay.
sense.
She is going to walk over to Penelope and is just going to say, you think your husband would like just some time with the baby? I think it's what he
Charisma
would really
plus
like.
manipulation plus persuasion plus awe, because you've still got
Bloodbath
aura.
that shit, girl.
Worth it!
So, well,
Does it look like Zelda has like an idea?
Yep.
I would assist in this.
You get another
manipulation, persuasion,
plus your dots and awe.
and awe.
+1.
Oh, manipulation. Persuasion. Okay.
Uma would also be hovering around Zelda purely out of protective instincts. But,
Six.
you know.
6.
So, reluctantly, Penelope passes the baby over.
Okay. She takes the baby and she eyes Delirio to take care of Penelope for a moment.
Oh no.
And she walks over to the king and does a little baby wave with the baby's hand. Just throws it in front of the plow.
As you do, suddenly, with all of his strength, Odysseus pulls back. And the animals rear back. And he lets go of the animal, scoops up his baby, stares daggers at you. And he just looks at all of you and he says, "Are you all mad? This is my son!"
Neither are you, apparently.
Precisely what I was going to say. Well said, Uma.
You're welcome.
He stands up, passes the baby back to Penelope, thinks to himself, looks over at the 5 of you with hate and venom in his eye. Does it matter that much that I go and fight a war for a king that merely wants and wants and wants and takes? Does it matter that much to rip me from my family, to try to kill my son?
I'm just here to get paid.
It matters not what Agamemnon wants.
Fuck
This war-
Agamemnon.
This war is fought as in response to an insult to Greece. Are you Greek or are you not?
I am Odysseus
Odysseus of where?
of Ithaca.
And where is
Fine.
Ithaca?
You
Is
win.
Ithaca not part of
You
Greece?
win. I will fight your war. Tell Agamemnon I'm bringing my troops over.
Should I also tell him to go fuck himself from you?
If you could, that would be nice.
Will do.
Now, if you please excuse me, I have to see to my family for tonight because I won't be seeing them for a very long time.
I just want you to know that I wasn't actually trying to kill your son. I had complete faith that this was going to work.
Turns around,
In other
ignores
words,
you.
she knew you were a liar.
Ignores you, walked away. Leaving the five of you at the shore.
I would not take his reaction to heart.
You should have just told me you wanted to keep it a secret and then nobody else would have known.
Zelda.
What?
A word, if I may.
Mm.
Please come with me for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to be nice?
No, he's not going to be nice. I can feel it already. She skips as she follows him.
What you did back there,
Yes.
putting that child in front of the plow,
Mm-hmm.
that was a stroke of genius. Well done.
Thank you.
And then I walk back.
Wow,
We
excellent.
can't-
Just staring.
We cut forward in time a little bit to you all going back to the ship, going back to the docks, as another ship pulls up. A man jumps off the ship, a very skinny, lithe man with dark skin. At a first glance, you maybe assume he might be Anacles, but as he comes closer, it's not Anacles. He comes up to you, Zoni, and he just says, Zoni. You recognize him as Patroclus, one of the Myrmidon of Achilles.
Patroclus. Have you sought me out here?
Yes, there is Anacles is in grave danger.
Anacles is in danger. What's happened?
We were tracking Achilles. We found him in Skyros. We heard rumors he was in Skyros. There is danger in that land. I quickly moved here to warn you to help save Achilles and Anacles.
Uma. How many
What?
days sailing is it from here to Skyros?
That's about 5 to 6.
5 to 6 days, approximately, depending.
We need to leave as soon as possible.
And
Anacles
on
is in
that-
danger, and our path lies toward Achilles in any case.
And
Is
on
it
that
on the
note,
way to your mission?
And on that note, we're going to cut away and end
It is our
tonight's session
mission.
of Session 3, the Cainite Epic, the Mad King. Thank you all so much for being here. That was a blast, y'all. Let's go around and say goodbye to our lovely Chaos Goblins for the night.
I am Kieran, aka Caradan Zero. I have been playing Zoni, and if you like what you see and the ridiculous
Like and
chaos
subscribe.
goblinry, like and subscribe to this channel. But also, I do stream on Twitch on generally on Mondays and Fridays at twitch.tv/Caradan Zero.
Hello, I'm Novatorium. You can find me on Twitch. I
Twitch ?
stream whenever the fuck I want. And it's always Red Dead Roleplay. Also, I got a compliment from Kieran in character.
Jono played Vanguard.
I sleep now.
And I'm Satanic__Bunny, also known as Bun Bun, and I played as Priestess Delirio today. You can find me on Twitch at sometimes at Satanic__Bunny, where I play who knows. Oh, and I will hopefully be maybe running a D&D thing of my own. So stay tuned for more information, because I'm fucking nervous.
Fucking nervous.
And with that, I bid you all adieu.
Oh, see ya.
He's
And-
unemployed writer.
Unemployed race.
forgot.
He's exclusively streams Sekiro.
Oh, sorry, Sam. You go. I'm trying to wrap this up as quickly as possible because it's past some people's bedtime right now.
I'm Simone /Simone/Timothy/ Caradan 1. And I don't stream, but I was playing Uma.
And with that, I bid you actual adieu, and I'll see you all later on down the line for more shenanigans. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.